There are people who just don't give a shit. I mean, let's just be honest. There are people who don't care. And there's really, look, I really, I pride myself in having lots of logical arguments. Logic cannot persuade somebody to care morally if that person doesn't care. You need to care. If you care, I can get you to the point where you will see veganism as your only option. It's your only way out. But if you don't care, there's not a whole lot I can do. So if somebody says, I don't care, now sometimes you'll get that from people, and sometimes it means something else. Sometimes, guys will say, oh, I don't care, because that's what guys are supposed to say, because compassion is just not a male thing. And caring about morality is, for a lot of men, a threat. And so I think that if somebody really doesn't care, then there's nothing you can do. But you know what? The good thing, that's the bad story, but the good thing is there's a zillion people who do care. And I look at everybody I meet, I'm not kidding you, this is the way I think. Every human being I meet, I see as a potential vegan. And I look at every person I meet as a challenge. This person has the spark of morality within them. I've got to ignite it. That's what I should be doing. If I find out that they're in fact dead, that there ain't no spark, I move on to the next person. And I have to tell you, have I encountered people in the 30 plus years that I have been engaged in this fun project? The answer is, yeah, I have met some people who don't care. I haven't met a whole lot of them. I've met some. But most people do care. And our goal, our object, our responsibility, our obligation is to educate those people and explain to them why their caring has to translate into certain concrete changes in their lives. And the nice thing about veganism is it's one thing we can all do. We don't need expensive campaigns. We don't need big organizations. This is something people can do right now. And there's this group, Direct Action Everywhere or something. And I talked with this guy on Bob Linden's show a couple months ago, and he was saying, well, veganism is harmful because it's not activist. And I said, sorry, Charlie. In my judgment, being a vegan is the most important activist thing you can do for non-human animals. I mean, I hope it's not the only thing you do. I hope you go vegan and then you educate other people about veganism. But the idea that going vegan is some sort of useless act, or sort of that's nonsense. It is the most important thing you can do to help non-human animals is to go vegan. And I hope once you do go vegan, you will spend your time and your energy. And it's not, you don't have to, some people some people don't like interacting with large groups of other people. Okay, fine, so don't do that. Some people are not really comfortable in certain social situations. Fine, but everybody's got friends, everybody's got family. You got family, you got friends, you got lovers, you got partners, whatever. Talk to everybody you can. Never, ever, ever, ever let an opportunity go by, where you don't talk about this. I mean, yes, I do this in large groups, but I do it every day with every human. When I made the plane reservation, the damn plane reservation with British Airways, I got some. She was very pleasant. And I said, I want a vegan meal. And I said, no, I don't want, and she said, yes, and I said, no, and I really mean this. I said, I don't want anything on that tray that's got any animal products. I don't want any creamer that's got casein in it. And she said, well, you're very strict about this. I said, no, I'm just a vegan. And she said, and we got into a discussion. And Anna was in the other room, and she was laughing. And she said, you're the only person who can spend 40 minutes on the phone with British Airways talking to this woman about veganism. And the answer is, I will talk about it with anybody who doesn't walk away.